The following editor is playing a game today.
Hello everybody and welcome to part 9 of Hitman Blood Money. And in today's game, you might have noticed that we're getting a little bit closer towards the coffin of what appears to be a man in a white suit. And by the looks of it, we only have 2, maybe 3 more guests left. The place has gotten very, very quiet in the last few missions we've done. And well, we're just gonna jump right into it then. Because the next mission, the Mississippi missions are usually a struggle for me. But we are going to be starting the next mission, which is Till Death Do Us Part. So let's just skip me rambling on like I normally do and jump right into it, eh? I don't know how long this mission's gonna be, so it could be long, short, really depends. I know we got through one of the harder ones, so let's get right into it.
Letter for Mr. Julio.
Thanks. Code red. You forgot your tip.
That's all right.
I insist. On the table by the bathroom.
Hello, 47. One more assignment from our Mississippi client. Margot LeBlanc has married the leader of the Blue Claws. They were just married in civil ceremony, but they'll be having a private ceremony for friends and family to celebrate. Your targets are the groom and the father of the bride. The bride herself is absolutely off limits. We ought to be able to get you back to civilization after this one.
So, this mission is part of our Mississippi mission where we are dealing with Buddy Muldoon, assumingly the son of Skip Muldoon, which you might have remembered from the last mission. And we have John LeBlanc, father of Margot LeBlanc, which that name came up earlier where we learned some facts about her uncle, Skip Muldoon, where he did some very terrible things at some point in her childhood. Now, you might suspect something here, but she's a very important character in this mission, Death of Mississippi, and I do believe she makes a brief appearance in one of the next missions afterwards. We'll try to find her if we can, but I don't know exactly where to find her. The mission is fairly simple. Take out these 2, talk to her, then head on home. There we have 2 forms of escape, which is by boat, or a priest has a boat, so that's great. So we're gonna just quickly check our upgrades, which I don't think we've unlocked the 5th level stuff. No, not yet. I think by next mission we'll have the 5th level stuff. So what we're gonna do is, we're simply just gonna take our silver ballers. No, we're gonna take our silver ballers and just go straight into the mission. This mission can be very quick, very slow, but we shall see. If I remember right, there might be an Easter egg that I can try and trigger if you guys like. So we'll start the mission right now. Alright, we're gonna try and trigger this Easter egg, which is fairly simple. I don't know what I'll need to be doing. Well, I have an idea of what I need to be doing, but let's first get inside. So as you can see, we're by the bayou, and we got some very nice music on. As you notice, there's firearms going on, which, honestly, we don't need to worry about that. And we have the priest arriving. So what we need to do is figure a way to get inside. But before we get inside, I'm gonna do something funny for us. So we have to travel up northwest, and so what we have here is, while we wait, we can have 47 do a little dance here. Once we get our invitation, of course. But so the Easter egg we're going to do in a fair bit, but the first Easter egg we're going to find is this one here, where 47 is going to do a little jig. How do I do a jig? I know you're supposed to walk up to her and do a jig.
I don't think you should do it.
Yes, I'd love to dance. Please, I want to dance. Okay, you don't want to dance? Okay, nobody wants to dance with 47. I remember what we have to do is walk up to her and 47 actually starts dancing. But first, let's just grab this guy's invitation, because we can do this in our suit. We grab his 6-shooter because, you know, we're cowboys. We love our 6-shooters. And we are going to try and do a little dance with our new partner over here. This girl here. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to steal your partner. Can I dance with you, please? What about you? Can I dance? I want to dance.
You don't leave right now, I'm telling.
What do you mean? Oh, nobody wants wants to dance with 47. Oh, they're getting too mad. Okay. So what you need to do is you run over here, and be careful in this place. All these civilians are armed. So what you see here is a rock. And what you do is, while they're not looking, you take out your silver baller, and you shoot that. And a bunch of naked guys start running over and clapping in my direction like I did something great. Like, hey guys, thanks for taking off your clothes and impressing me with your brilliant clapping skills. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm just gonna go take off now. Thanks guys, go back to your fight, and I'm gonna go try and dance with somebody. Honestly, I really want to dance, because 47 can dance. It's just not triggering. What about you, man? You wanna dance? Can I dance with you? Please? I'm 47. I want to dance. Nobody wants to dance with me. I think I'm doing it wrong. Someone can tell me, like, if I'm doing it wrong or something, because I really don't know what's going on. So, what I gotta do, back to the mission, is go inside. And get inside. And what we need to do is find the bride. Because the first thing we need to do is talk to the bride. And let her know that we're happy to see her. Hello, Margot. No.
Congratulations.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure of an introduction.
Jacob Leiter. I'm a friend of your father's.
Jacob Leiter. Well, now that does ring a bell. I'm afraid Daddy ain't feeling himself just now. I believe he's up in his room, but the crazy old coot won't let guests onto the second floor. I do so hope he'll come around before the ceremony. Maybe y'all can catch him then.
I'll look forward to that, man.
Thanks, ma'am. Now, what we need to do, while nobody's around, is you see this wedding cake. What we're gonna do... No, we went the wrong way. I believe the wedding cake is this direction. Huh, did they swap the directions? I thought it was right. This wedding cake is a very important wedding cake, but we can't do it right now. We have to wait until everybody disappears, because this guy is going to taste some cake and eventually not make it out alive. We need to be a little patient of how we approach this. This is gonna be very interesting. Don't look this way. Stop looking this way so I can poison you. Alright, time to poison. What we do is we take our poison and put it in the cake. Because cake is delicious. And we leave the area. And then we got to attempt to go to the bathroom. You know, wash up. Because this is a big southerner's bathroom, you see here, right here. I say, boy. And this is a good hiding spot for some places that we might want to, like, check out. So, what we do is... we go around here. And I'm having a tough time navigating because I can't remember. Oh, the priest just called the wedding. But how are they gonna have a wedding without the groom? Well, this has never happened before, because usually I kill the groom right away. I'm sorry, my name is Chumley. He called me Chumley, so I had to do it. I had to do it to him, I'm sorry. And the priest has ruined my plans! But what we're gonna do is we're gonna hide this body, because we don't need anybody knowing where this guy is. He can hide in here as much as he likes. And we're gonna take his outfit. And this mission's already gone wrong, because I diddled about too much. And now they're actually gonna have the wedding outside. And what I need to do then is head on this... oh my god, I'm getting lost. I need to head up this direction. And look for Mr. Muldoon himself, which I don't know where he went. He's on the first. Beauty. Well, everybody's gone. We're gonna head up here and follow Mr. Not Muldoon, LeBlanc. I got this, Jimmy. I guess I don't got this. I'm gonna take our pistol and shoot the father. Take his little 6-shooter over here and start making our way out that way, boy. Boy, I said boy. Oh, she clearly does not want to kiss him. Honestly, I don't blame her. He's kind of gross. We're gonna escape by grabbing our uniform again. And I don't want any witnesses, so I'm gonna have to put someone to sleep. There we go. I'm sorry, sir, but you spotted me entering a restricted area, and I can't have that. And the couple here are just enjoying the ceremony. I need to figure out what I'm doing next, because the groom is still kind of dancing right now. And I don't know what to do with that. Will they let me dance? Can I dance? Why won't anyone dance with me? I'm just a lonely man who wants to dance. Please. I'm a hitman who has feelings too. Can I get one? They're all looking at me like I did something wrong. I'm sorry. I just wanted to dance. Would you want to dance? Do you want to dance? What about you? Do you want to dance? Guess nobody wants to watch me dance. Oh, it's so sad that this has to happen this way. I hope this guy can go get his cake now, because once he eats his cake, I can finally escape. Yeah, this could have easily been my silent assassin mission. And I don't know why I'm speaking this way, but it just feels right to speak this way. And now he's going to have some cake, and everybody will be very happy that he's eating cake. Oh, he's not eating cake, he's just following his wife around. Do I have to take him out silently? Oh shit, guess I have to take him out properly then. Guess we're finding other ways on how to beat this mission. Guess I need to find a way to do this mission without killing the wife. Oh boy, shoot. Guess I gotta dress as cowboy. Can I go in this way? Yes, cool. But I have to kill him without the wife noticing. Oh boy, oh gosh darn. Maybe I'll just follow him around like I'm a security card. Yeah, just see what they're up to. With my cool cowboy hat and my sunglasses. Dude, just ditch him already. He's already a terrible husband. He has a shitty haircut, and his dad is a creeper who tried to touch you. And I don't promote this sharing of family. It's kind of gross. Alright, gonna follow. Don't jump up there, 47. That's disgusting. I'm gonna follow the bride around and see what they do from here. They seem to be just walking together. I don't know how to get them out of the way because she'll count as a witness if I kill him there. Even though she clearly wants him dead. Guess we'll have to wait and see what he does. They're just walking around together. I need to figure out how to get him while she's... Because I never had to do it this way, because before, he's usually the first person to die. He eats the cake and dies, and then I kill dad second. But I killed the dad first. So this is gonna be tricky. Alright, 47, let's go back into our suit, because you never know. Shut the door. Hello, priest. Guessing I'm gonna have to strangle him when he's alone with his wife. Don't look at me. Turn around. Take that pretty ugly face of yours and turn... Oh my god, stop! Fuck it. Oh, I got tired of waiting. Oh my god, that was so sloppy! It was the only way to do it. Please! I have a lot of problems right now. Can someone please dance for me? What? I'm spinning in circles! This party was not meant for 47. I don't think they like 47. Let's just go and go home on our boat now because they clearly don't like me. Bye-bye, guys. Enjoy your wedding. I'm done. Who was my witness? Couldn't have been the wife. Who was it? I don't know who my witness would have been. Total kills, 3. Shots fired, 10. Shots hit, 7. No combat kills, headshots, bodies, no found. Witnesses, don't know who that was. Could have been the priest who might have saw me, but even then, or maybe it might have been one of the people dancing. But I got specialists, very close to Silent Assassin, but because I killed the civilian. But no damage control. We are definitely spending 50k to pay off a witness, so... Not a bad run of this mission. Mostly was due to the fact that I fucked around a bit. Showed you that nice Easter egg, so I hope it was worth it. So let's just continue on. Jackson Chronicle. I'm thinking we're in Jackson, Mississippi. Join the Red Forces, not something you would see in a southern newspaper. New Pinecone Rehabilitation Center. I wonder what they changed. Let's see. Rehabilitation Center, Drug Treatment Center, Alcohol and Drug Rehabilitation. Specialists in treating burnt out developers. Oh man, game developers. They must have been tired making this game. And this is based out in Cyprus. Let's see. School board chairman resigns by Elias Munz. There's Hank Thornton. I think we saw that name in the previous paper, but I'm not gonna read it. Something about this guy being, I don't know. Something about, oh, in the previous book, something about a school shooting thing. We have a powerful cure for just what you've been looking for. The Apex pills. Forklift heaven, because everyone knows forklifters are very good at doing things. Something about locals make fortunes selling Austrian artist memorabilia online. Beautiful. Love that. Love that. I don't know what it's about. So we'll see how we go there. The election. Frank Morgan is catching up to Tom Stewart. I wonder what changed. School board special election called again. We got that in the last newspaper, so that's very interesting. Feel free to pause that. Something about hiding ammo somewhere. Now, this one's important because this is related to the target's wife, Margot LeBlanc, and I'm gonna clue you into something here where things might go. So let's read this one together before we read the main article. Widowed at the altar, local woman faces hardship challenges. Margot LeBlanc was the kind of gal that had it all. Smart, pretty, and the daughter of one of the wealthiest men in the region. She was engaged to a handsome fellow with a promising future of his own. That all changed on Saturday when what should have been the happiest day of her whole life turned into a terrible nightmare. By the end of the day, her daddy was dead, and her groom was too. She wouldn't even have been married if it wasn't for the fact that her and her beau got hitched in secret by the county clerk before the actual wedding ceremony itself. The grieving widow hasn't hardly been seen since then. Rumor has it she's so struck with grief that she's selling all her daddy's and husband's holdings and getting out of the area completely, though no one seems to know where a girl like her might go. See Margot struggle on the next page. Now we are going towards the main article. Now we're going to read the main article now. Specialists wanted by police. Pappy LeBlanc killed. Police suspect blood money is involved. Local police confirmed this morning that local businessman Pappy LeBlanc and prospective son-in-law Hank Licht were killed at an old plantation mansion last night. LeBlanc and Hank were believed to be the victims in a violent episode that caused one additional death. A private security professional who was working for LeBlanc has also been found dead. Police tend to put a low priority on investigating the deaths of armed security and guard personnel. Investigators also reported that 10 shots were fired by the assassin, judging from the bullet holes and cartridges found on the scene of the crime. A comparison of the shots and the wounds on the victims has led to the assumption that the shooter is a talented marksman. Few shots were wasted. No gunshots were heard by witnesses, indicating that a silenced weapon was used. This strengthens the theory that this was a professional hit. Investigators found 45 ACP cartridges around the area, indicating that a large caliber handgun, possibly of the type customized silver baller, may have been used for the murder. It concerns the authorities that 2 of the victims were brutally executed by shots to the head. Local police are at the moment questioning a witness that escaped the scene alive. The police have no information about the killer's appearance, but they are pretty sure it's a male. John Pappy LeBlanc was a fixture in the Delta region, a successful businessman who never lost touch with his roots. Pappy had a winning blend of old school charm, down-home common sense, and ruthless business savvy. Most friends and associates acknowledged that Pappy's cognitive faculties had been breaking down over the last few years. All of them stressed he was not a man to be underestimated. Old Pappy talked a lot of crap about UFOs and government plots and secret cloning labs, and I don't know what all, says longtime friend Henrik Slackjaw, but he was still one shrewd son of a gun, if you know what I mean. Crime Story, page 5. Before I end this episode today, a little known fact and a little theory I like to think. The Mississippi client in this entire series of Hitman for the Mississippi area, for Death on the Mississippi and Till Death Do Us Part. Our client, I believe, is Margot LeBlanc, for several reasons. There's hints in the first mission before we found out that her uncle had relations with her, unconsented relations, which was frowned upon, and we took care of it. And here, I believe that the husband, they changed the husband's name. His last name was Muldoon. and I like to think they're related. And we sort of got her out of that, and I don't know if she had anything against her dad, but she definitely wanted to get out of her situation. And you know what? I don't care what happens to her. I hope she lives a happy life, and maybe we will see her in the next mission. Who knows? With that, I am going to end off this episode here. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Easter egg. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe if you are so interested, but please don't feel obligated to do so. I do enjoy the views. Have a good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.